Hi, I'm Jake.
And I'm Dan from 3J Driveline. This is our very first vlog. We're going to start trying to do this regularly to give back some information of easy ask questions, simple answers and stuff to help you, the customer. So Jake, the biggest question we've had recently is about our Autosport show in January, where we released the best things in life for three campaign. Okay, so what we want to do is, we have done some videos on this, but we want to get over simply to the customers what we can offer, what it's about and what we're doing. So we do three types of diff now. We do the NXG Fast Road, we do the NXG Performance, and we do the NXG Ultimate. Okay, so all of these have their own characteristics. All of these are useful or obviously competitive in their certain areas. So let's start with the NXG Fast Road. What are the characteristics of this LSD and what would you use it for and why are we doing it?
Okay, so the NXG Fast Road, we developed this diff because, as the title says, we're going for fast road users. So with our plate type diffs that we've done in the past that we're more known for, obviously we can still use them for road use. But obviously when we sell one just for road people, obviously this is the one that we've now developed. So what we've done is obviously we've got our own gear geometry and everything in there that we've worked hard on to try and get any little bit of performance we can out of the diff, which does actually give you a lot more grip than other ones out there on the market. So like, as I said, these are more towards just road use. If you're going any further than that, then we do obviously recommend, that's why we do the three different types. The NXG Fast Road, we have started bringing out a range of products for them now, trying to cover as many applications as possible. And obviously going forward, this will only increase as well. Okay,
yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. So I'll just touch on some of my feelings for this. For a long time, we've been asked about doing these gear type differentials, backing out even our previous guys at Tranex. So basically, a lot of our customers were asking for these, wanted an option to other manufacturers in the marketplace. Obviously, when we manufacture anything, we always try and push the envelope and do things different. As Jake touched on, we've got our own gear design in there. We feel it gives us a bit more grip, a bit more preload as and when you need it. How we preload it is slightly different. And the way we've gone about it, we feel we get more lubrication in there, etc., and that sort of thing. So with all these diffs, there is a slight crossover. You could use this for track days. You know, if you want a fit and forget diff, this is the one for you. Again, we feel it's the best on the marketplace. We feel it does things slightly that others don't do. But ultimately, this is for your NXG Fast Road. This is for you guys who want to have a bit of fun on the road, maybe the odd track day, and fit and forget a differential. Now, we do this in a range of diffs already. We've got some sole suppliers, Suzuki. We do the English version. What else have we got? Who else have we got them for?
We've also got for the M32, for the VXR Vauxhalls, and as I said before, because we've obviously got our plate type range out there, which is quite vast, we've got quite a few different ones there. We are going to be trying to cover every single one that we do offer in plate type in the three types as well. So eventually we'll get there, and every single diff that we will do, we'll have the three options so we can speak to customers and say, what are you using it for, what do you want it for, what do you actually want from the diff, and then obviously we can then go towards them, speak back to customers and say, right, these are what we can offer you and this is what we recommend, and we'll take it from there with them.
I think that's important actually. Jake just touched on that, is that the biggest thing of the best thing in life for three campaign is for us to have the ability to offer the customer exactly what they need. You ring up other manufacturers, they'll sell you a gear type differential under the guise that that's the best for that application. You know, I wouldn't say we've ever done that, because our service and our technical feedback to customers has always been good, and we've been pretty honest. Okay, this might make a noise of plate top LSD. We can set our plate top LSDs for pretty much any application, and that's fine. Some people love that noise, love that bit of grind. Our performance ones are pretty much the quietest in the marketplace of their type, but you can still get a little bit of noise, slow speeds and that sort of thing. But now we really can offer the best application, rather than say to someone, okay, well actually, sir, we don't think we can offer you the actual exact unit for you. You're better off to go off to another manufacturer. This is what we wanted to do. We wanted to be able to offer the customer the ideal diff for what they're using it for. And that's very important to us. Customer service, customer feedback, we've been asked for a long time. We've finally got round to it. It's been very busy, but that's ultimately the goal, is to be able to provide our customers with exactly what they want when they need it. Okay, so that's the NXG Fast Road. excuse me. Let's go on to the NXG Performance. So this basically is our, what we would call our old NXG plate type LSD. Okay, our standard LSD plate type unit. We've rebranded this as NXG Performance. Jake, give a little bit of information on those.
As Dan touched on then, this is our staple product that we've done from the start, and which is what has got us world renowned to start with.
Made us famous.
Yeah, somewhat. But yeah, it's obviously it's based on the diffs that you guys have all been buying and love already. But we have obviously we're still expanding our range on them as well, and we're trying to obviously still add stuff to this. This isn't necessarily the finished article as it is now. We're still sort of adding things to it all the time to improve it, as we have done throughout sort of the course of our business. But yeah, so basically this diff we can set up for any application, as Dan said, even for road use. Some people prefer a plate type diff, which is absolutely fine. And we don't want to sort of recommend or try and drag anybody away from anything that they do want. We just want to make sure that they're going to be getting what they think they're getting from the product. So with this diff, we can set it up with any preload that you want from 0 to 150 pounds-feet. And we also have various choice of ramp angles. So basically those two married together means that we can set it up bespokely for what you're using it for. So it's not, so somebody using it for rally use, or somebody using it for track use, or somebody using it for fast road, obviously we're all going to have different settings. So again, it's important to us that when we speak to the customer, we make sure that we're getting exactly what they want and they're getting the right diff, even in regards to settings wise, not just helical and plate type.
Okay, I think that pretty much sums it up. I'll just touch on it again. So NXG Performance basically can be set up for any use. The main difference on this, on the one that we're going to talk about in a minute, our ultimate NXG, is that this is still the clutch plates, or the internal plates that do the work, are still a basic manganese phosphate. Some of the material parts in here may not be as the highest spec as the ultimate would go on, but this is our our bread and butter. This is our LSD. You can still use this on for full on motorsport. You can still use it for track day, fast road. It can be set up. It can be fine tuned accordingly. This is obviously this is our most popular diff and is available in the most applications at the moment. The other two will catch up with that. So going on to the NXG Ultimate, which is obviously the shimmy little gold number over there.
Yeah.
So basically, what's the difference with that? Now, we're offering the sintered plates here, which obviously are much more performance based and give absolutely no noise. You may get a little bit of noise with the odd one of these, but that gives absolutely no noise no matter what you're doing.
Yeah.
And obviously takes you right up into top racing spec. But what else is new? What else is different in those diffs?
Well, what we've done with these diffs is we've obviously, as Dan said, with the sintered plates, you do get no noise. So although it's advertised as the ultimate and it is sort of aimed towards the top spec race people, is that for people on the road, if they do want a plate type diff and they don't want the noise, they've still got that option as well. So we can set that up for as many settings as we can set that one up for. It's just this is the best one that we can offer, and the best plate type LSD on the market at the moment. So with the NXG Ultimate, we've upgraded a lot of material specs in the diff as well. So there's aviation spec material on the ramps, cross pins, also to do with the housing and end plate as well. They're made out of EN24T. Some are even heat treated as well, depending on the application. So yeah, basically we just pulled out all our knowledge together and sort of come up with the best possible diff we can, material specs, strength-wise, plates, obviously the noise as well, which can be important to some customers. So yeah, basically it's just the best diff that we can possibly offer you guys, and it's the best one that's out there on the market at the moment.
Yeah, again, just to touch on that, I think it's important to say that the sintered plates are scored, so they all gets into them. It makes they literally performance-wise, they're the most progressive. They're the most long-lasting, hard-wearing. The oil does get into them more, so it does look after them more than the standard manganese phosphate. These plates are used at high-end motorsport, performance motorsport. It's not just the plates. With these discs, we've looked at them. There is subtle changes to materials, as Jake touched on, material specs, slight design improvements depending on the application and what sort of power it's going for and what we were using it for. But it's basically just, as the most expensive diff we can make manufacturer-wise, that everything's put into that to make that the ultimate differential. I think that covers the LSDs. If anyone's got any questions, drop them down below. We'll do our best to answer them as quickly as possible. We are available on email and telephone. Get contact us through our website. Our website's got a lot of information on, so please use that. Lastly, I think regarding our NXG range, the NXG Fast Road, the NXG Performance and the NXG Ultimate is not just going to be confined to our LSDs. We are going to be bringing this through our products. We're going to bring it through our gear kits. We're going to offer in gear kits, and we're going to be categorising them into those different ranges, our half shafts, our spares, and obviously other components going forward, crown and pinions. So we'll touch on that on a later date on a different vlog. But for now, thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Shall we have a little chat about what's coming up and what we're doing?
Yeah, I think we should do.
Let them know that.
Let everyone know what we've got coming out this year.
Okay, so one of the biggest news we've got is that our Peugeot LSD range and crown and pinions are now going to be available to everyone. And they now can buy direct. Obviously, also from some of our key suppliers, but you can now buy direct from us.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got some new products coming out in that range in the next couple of months. What are they?
We've got the Peugeot for the MC gearbox coming out for the plate type, and then following on from that will be the Fast Road helical type as well. Same goes for our already well-known Pug BE and Pug MA plate type disc. We're going to be doing the VTB helical type as well for them.
Or NXG Fast Road even.
Or the NXG Fast Road, yeah. So we'll be doing that. They'll be coming out in the next few months.
It's a massive product. We've had a lot of people ask us about them. We've got a lot of customers come on. So to do the Peugeot MA and the Peugeot BE type diffs in this NXG Fast Road is quite exciting. It's going to be
it's high up on our priority
really big seller. Just for you customers, so you know, anyone who wants any feed up with regards to setting of differentials, our suppliers are pretty clued up on what and know what they need to do and know the different applications and the different settings, etc. But if you, the customer, feel like you need that extra insurance, we're always here to help. You can ring us up, make sure you're getting the right setting or the right diff and the right setting for your application. We're always here to help. Feel free to contact us in that. I think that's important to know that we're not just farming off. We are here to help technically for whatever needs they have or reassurance. Okay, I think another thing to touch on is the NXG Fast Road Suzuki disc. We've done a load of those. He's had 3 or 4 batches now.
He's on his 4th batch now, I think so.
And who do we do them through?
CTC Performance.
Again, you can see down here.
So yeah, they've been going very well. And they're on the 3rd, 4th batch they've had of them. So in a very short space of time, we've sold a lot of them. I know a lot of them have gone to Japan, which they're absolutely loving them, which is always good. On the NXG Fast Roads products that we do now, we also do the M32 for the Vauxhall VXR, which again he's on his 3rd, 4th batch that they've had, which is through WG Motorworks.
There we go.
So they've been selling them. They also sell our plate type version of that diff as well. So yeah, we're sort of we're getting them out there, and as we said before, we're trying to work through our product range and work with companies in certain areas to try and get as many of these products out there for you guys to enjoy.
So there's a few other differentials that are now available through us, or again through other people, but directly for us, that used to be sole supply ships. That's the Clio differential.
Yep. So
the plate type NXG Performance, and the Ultimate is now available direct from ourselves. We'll give you some information on how much they cost and what we've got in stock and stuff. We may be putting some adverts out for them pretty soon. And also the VWO to M&Q differentials, again in the NXG Performance and the Ultimate. The NXG Fast Road is to come on that in the coming months, but them two are now ready available. Yeah,
so we obviously those ones which for obviously for motorsport use and for really fast road and things like that, we can set them up for you guys. So yeah, so the VW we do for the O2As and Js as well, so we cover the whole VW range now on the plate type diffs.
I think it's also important that obviously anyone who's got one of our NXG Performance LSDs and want to upgrade to the sintered plate, they can do that. The plate kits are available. Again, information on our website, or you can drop us a message and we'll get back to you. that can literally transform your diff up to nearly ultimate spec. Certainly plate time gives you that performance that a sintered plate can give you. I think that's it. There's lots of exciting things coming out this year. We're looking at doing a historic range, but we won't touch on too much because there is so much to come through. Bear with us. It does take time to get these things through, but there is very, very exciting times ahead, and a lot of new product and a lot of new applications coming out. And a lot of old stuff coming back, stuff that we haven't done for a while. We're perhaps partnering with different people and getting some new relationships formed, or doing, like we said, doing stuff ourselves now. Some relationships have gone away, and we're now offering it to the end customer, which in some cases we think is the way forward. Certainly over the Peugeot range, that's going to be great to have all that range and increase that range going forward. So yes, exciting times. Yeah. Please keep watching. Thank you for watching. Any comments or any questions, drop us a message and we'll do our best to get back to you. I think that's about it. Yeah. It's a good night from me. Be sure to check out our website, www.3jdriveline.com.
So that again, you did two WWs.
www. Be sure to check out our website, www.3jdriveline.com.